Hey guys, how have you been? I hope you've been well. So what are we doing today? What are we are so I couldn't record videos for the last 2 days and I was feeling quite guilty. So I have to even step out today, but I need to push out 2 videos for you guys because you've been following me and you want me to help you find happiness. Do you? Or this is a stupid thought that I just only have, that people are following me so they think it makes sense, no? That I think I'm doing something useful here. Alright, so we're reading Happiness in Your Skin, and we are chapter number 13. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 6 chapters are left only, and by then we would have finished one book, and I would feel so good about it that we finished one book because I have 5 more books to read, plus I'm writing one which I haven't started yet, but I'll start and I'll finish that book before the March the 10th, because that's the deadline for Amazon pen to publish contest. So I'm going to submit a book for that. Cool. So chapter number 13 is called, this is a very important thought. Maybe I should explain the reason I wrote this chapter. So the chapter is called, If You Give Up on Your Happiness, We Aren't on Talking Terms. It says, if you give up on your happiness, we aren't on talking terms. So basically the idea of this chapter is persistence. The idea of this chapter is persistence and perseverance. Basically what I don't like about the society that we live in right now is that a lot of people just compromise with life. They compromise with shitty jobs, they compromise with shitty marriages. We make mistakes. I mean, we are human beings. It's not that we don't make mistakes. We do make mistakes on the journeys of our happiness. We try to find happiness. Sometimes we make mistakes and it leads to a lot of pain instead of making us happy, because we are learning on this journey. I mean, we haven't lived life before, right? And nobody teaches us in schools how to be happy. Even most people of my parents' generation, they didn't really lead happy lives. At least I hope this generation will change that. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do with these videos. I'm trying to push people to be happier, because I don't like the way we live lives. I don't like the way people live lives. I don't like the way people lived lives in the past. I don't like the way a lot of people even live life right now. I think 90% of people compromise with life. They don't do the things they really want to do. They don't get to marry the people who love them, because even if we make mistakes, we should get chances to redeem ourselves. So this is what this chapter is about. It says, if you give up on your happiness, we aren't on talking terms. So an important question to ask ourselves is, how long to persist to find happiness? How long should you persist to find happiness? And I think it's a bizarre question, because the purpose of life is to be happy, and if you ask the question, how long should you persist, it makes no sense, because you should persist to the last moment of your life. You should persist forever, because if the purpose of life is to be happy and you haven't found happiness yet, you can't give up. Giving up is not a choice. Giving up is not a choice. We can't give up on our happiness. If we give up on our happiness, there's nothing else really meant to life. Why would you want to live a life which is not happy? Why would you live a life which is titled a compromise? Why? So I don't want you to live a life which is titled compromise. So even if you're 40 or if you're 50, I am 40 by the way. I'm not 40 yet. I am 39 right now, but I'll turn 40 this year. On April 10 this year, I'll turn 40. And I started pursuing my happiness in my mid-30s, and I've experienced true real happiness, although it's not been consistent, but I have experienced what real happiness means, and I'm trying to make it consistent. I'm trying to make the changes in my life which will lead to consistent happiness. So that is the point of this chapter. The point that I want to draw through this video is that you cannot give up on your happiness, no matter how old you are. Even if you're in your 40s, or even if you're 50, and let's say you've lived 50 years of your life just like that, just doing things what most people do, trying to please the society, trying to please your parents, trying to please your partner. You need to realize that you need to make yourself happy. You need to start making yourself happy. You need to start making the changes in your life that would make you happy. Do not ever give up on your happiness. Do not ever give up on your happiness, because if you give up on your happiness, we are not in talking terms. Alright, so actually I think we'll keep this a short video. I explained the purpose of this chapter, and I'll start reading it tomorrow. But the point is this: Do not give up on your happiness. For life's sake, we only live once after all. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.